Hello, this is Srini Ramu from your local news network, TBS. A month ago, a local resident, Anna Garcia, was found dead in her residence. Crime scene investigators did an extensive examination of the crime scene, and finally, they think they may have solved the mystery. After putting together the pieces, her death is believed to be natural death from natural causes. Now we will tune in to a live report from crime scene analysts Dr. Bakuri and Dr. Otto.
Thank you, Srini. As stated before, Anna Garcia's death is believed to be a natural death from natural causes. We believe that Anna was drinking at the bar in town the night before. We believe this because Anna had higher than normal levels of BAC. We also believe this because the time of death was a bit before 6:45 a.m., and this would explain to us why she was there at that time. She got home sometime in the night. When she got home, she was quite drunk. We know this because her BAC was 0.085%, which is significantly higher than the BAC of a sober person, whose BAC would ideally be 0.0%. She was very dizzy because she was drunk. She ended up falling and hitting her head, but it was not too bad of a hit, as the autopsy report told us. The passive bloodstains found at the crime scene were from blood dripping from the injury on her head from that fall. Then, as she was still impaired and not thinking properly, she thought she needed more insulin to make herself feel better. This was evidenced by an inflammation mark on her thigh. Unfortunately, in her intoxicated state, she did not remember that she had already taken her insulin that day. Due to an overdose of insulin, she started to experience hypoglycemia. From the autopsy, we saw that the fingernails and toenails had substantial grain, which is indicative of generalized pallor and deprivation of oxygen. One common symptom of low blood sugar is dizziness, which is caused from a lack of oxygen. Generalized pallor is due to shock, which is caused by hypoglycemia. Also, as a product of her insulin overdose, there was edema of ankles that was visible. Due to her hypoglycemia, she vomited, and this was confirmed when there was vomit found in her oral cavity. Vomiting is a symptom of hypoglycemia, so that is a strong piece of evidence that she died from hypoglycemia. We do not believe that Anna died from an unnatural death, because we know that she had a very serious health condition, which is clearly linked to her unfortunate death, as we showed in her reasoning stated previously. We will now go to Dr.
Thank you, Dr. Bakuri. For example, we know the manner of death could not have been suicidal, as there is no evidence of an overdose from non-prescription or prescription drugs. There is also no evidence found at the scene of the crime that would suggest that the death was suicidal. We also know that the manner of death could not have been homicidal, as there is no bullet or stab wounds on the body. The only major physical injury to Anna was the head wound on her right temple, which we know to be caused by her fall on the table. That injury, though, could not have caused her death, as its magnitude was only enough to cause limited bleeding, and there was no skull fracture. The death could not have been due to an accident, because it was clear that she was suffering from a serious health issue, and events that have unfolded clearly refute the argument that she died from an accidental death, as there is no evidence from the autopsy report or from any other source that could point toward the manner of death being accidental. Finally, the manner of death could not have been undetermined, as the evidence strongly confirms a certain manner of death occurred. Other than hypoglycemia, there is no clear condition/event that occurred to her that may have caused her death. Now, it is intuitively clear that Anna Garcia succumbed to hypoglycemia caused by an insulin overdose. Thank you for having us on TBS. We will now turn it over to Srini to recap the findings of the case.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Bakuri and Dr. Otto. Now we know that Anna died of natural death and natural causes. Our wonderful doctors and medical examiners have clearly proven that she died of hypoglycemia, which is caused by an insulin overdose. We have also further given insight on how events have unfolded. Basically, Anna Garcia was at a drunk state, injured herself, started panicking, and in the state of panic, she overdosed on insulin, which eventually led to her death. Finally, the case of Anna Garcia has been cracked, and puzzle pieces have been fit together. And this is Srini Ramu signing off on TBS.